Math homework helpers, it's time for math homework helpers, oh yeah! Math homework helpers, it's time for math homework helpers, oh yeah! Multiply, divide, add or subtract, figure what the answer will be. You can do it with a little help from your friends here on TV. Math homework helpers, it's time for math homework helpers, oh yeah! Math homework helpers, it's time for math homework helpers, oh yeah!
Hey kindergarten friends, it's me, Mr. Tang, here with Math Homework Helpers How-to-Hotline.
And I'm Max, and we're here today to help you guys out with a few problems. So Mr. Tang, what's up with the mask?
Oh, well, I'm staying safe right now, so I want to make sure that we don't contract any germs, but it looks like we're outdoors and we're about 12 feet apart, which is more than the 6 feet that's the guidelines are.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and take this off because there's only you and I out here.
That's right. Always important to be safe first. All right, so speaking of safety, let's make some safety calls here with some math. And that's the worst segue ever, but let's get into it. Here we go, Mr. Tang. What's our first question?
All right. So kindergarten friends have been working on their October number corner. This past month, we've been working on reviewing standard finger patterns for 0 to 5 using both hands. So let's go ahead today and take a look at some activities to review some of the work that we've done. For this first example, it says make dots on the 5 frame to match the finger patterns. Then trace the numbers that show how many. So the first example is done for us where we have a hand with 3 fingers up. And then what we can do is we can trace that number. Do you know what number that is, Max?
Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, it's 3.
3. So we can trace the dotted lines. And it looks that like the 5 frame is already filled out with those circles.
Oh.
You want to count with me, Max?
Let's do it.
1,
2,
3.
3. Nice.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that for the rest of our examples. Let's pick a different color here. How about blue?
Oh, I love blue. To me, blue has always been the most bluish color there is.
It is very blue.
Yes,
it is very blue.
Very blue indeed.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make this with our hands. And we can go ahead and count our fingers.
Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the number is 4. So let's go ahead and trace that.
You're a very good tracer, Mr. Tang.
You know what? I've seen a lot of kindergarten friends do this so far, and they are doing an amazing job tracing their numbers.
Wonderful.
All right. So then in the box, how many do we have? How many circles should we color in?
Well, let's see. I guess we'd have to do 4.
Let's go ahead and do 4 in the 5 frame. 1, 2. Should we fill them in?
Yes, sure.
Friends, as you're doing this at home, make sure you're taking your time. Don't rush through anything. Go ahead and fill it in.
There's 4.
All right. I think we're ready to move on to B. Let's see. Can we make that hand gesture with our fingers?
Yeah. There it is.
What do we got? Let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. So let's go ahead and trace our number 5. Take your time with it. It's got straight lines and a curved line.
Yeah, that's
here.
a tough one.
That is a hard one. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in our 5 frame. Hey, it's called a 5 frame. Do you think we're going to fill the whole thing out?
You know what? That sounds right to me.
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
I think I'm getting the hang of this, Mr. Tang. This is pretty cool.
This next one looks kind of hard. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I think that might look pretty easy.
All right, let's go ahead and see. So it looks like 3 fingers. Okay.
You got your thumb down and 3. Oh, all that's left is 1. It's 1. It even kind of looks like 1.
Yeah, when we trace it, it looks just like that finger sticking up, doesn't
There's
it?
1 finger. Cool.
All right, and this one we just have to shade in
1.
One circle on the 5 frame. Wonderful.
And now we have 1 left.
Okay.
Ah?
We have one left. Let's take a look at D. So it looks like this.
Oh, that's the peace sign.
The peace sign. Let's
Peace,
go ahead and count
everybody.
that.
1,
2.
2. Oh, that's easy. We can do that one.
So kind of like the 5,
Oh, that's tough.
we have a curved line and then a straight line here.
Oh, that's the hard part.
Yeah, so this one might be a little hard. We might have to practice this one a little bit more. Okay, and then we fill in our 5 frame with 2 dots.
1, 2.
And there we go. We were
Cool.
able to match the number of dots to the number of fingers that we had up.
I love it.
Okay,
So what else we have, Mr. Tang? Let's do something else. This is great. I'm having fun.
let's keep going.
Woo!
The next example is we're going to make red dots to show the first number, make blue dots to show the second number, and fill in the number in the equation.
Wait. What does equation mean?
That's a great question. So an equation is a number sentence that looks a little bit like this. We have one addend, the plus sign, another addend, an equal sign, and whatever the number sentence makes true, we're going to put on the other side here.
Oh,
So
I got
both
it.
of these sides are equal, and that's what that equal sign shows.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and take a look at this. The first example has 4 fingers, so it looks like we put in 4 dots to show the 4 fingers, and then we had 1 finger, so then we have this open circle for the 1 finger to show 1. So we had 4 plus 1 equals, how many do we have altogether?
Let's see. 4 plus 1 is 5.
5. So let's go ahead and take a look over here at letter A. So let's follow the directions. We're going to start with our red dots.
Okay.
So how many fingers do we have up on the first hand?
Let's see. 1, 2. Just 2.
2. So how many dots should we circle?
2.
Let's go ahead and show 2.
Oh, that sounded like I sneezed. 2.
Achoo.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so then we have 2 and as our first addend. And then what is our second hand showing here?
Let's see. Well, we have to switch to blue.
Let's go ahead and switch to blue. We
And then
have
let's see. It's, 3.
3. So let's go ahead and shade in 3
Oh, that's very pretty looking.
and write the number 3. Hey, what can you tell us, Max, about our 5 frame?
Oh, I can tell you it's colorful. And I can tell you that you have a 2 and a 3. And together it fills up the 5 frame.
It does fill up the 5 frame. So if the whole 5 frame is filled out, what's our total?
I guess it would be 5.
It would be 5.
So 2 plus 3 equals 5.
2 plus 3 equals 5. That's our equation.
I see how this is working.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to letter B. Letter
Cool.
B.
Letter B.
All right, on the first hand, we have your favorite number here.
1.
1, number 1. So we're going to write a 1 here, fill in 1 dot on our 5 frame.
Now we got to switch to blue. Switch
to blue. Thanks for the reminder. On our second hand, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
4.
going to do the same thing here. 4 dots on our 5 frame. 3, 4.
And wait, Mr. Tang, you filled up the 5 frame again, which means it's got to equal 5.
That's right. The total is going to be 5.
Boom.
Max, you want to read our equation?
So it's 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Equals 5. All right, and let's move on to letter C. We are on a roll here.
We are on a roll. This is cool stuff. I love math.
Math is great. All right, let's take a look at our first hand. We have 1, 2, 3 fingers. So we're going to write the number
3.
3 in our equation. 3 plus, let's take a look at our second hand.
It's 2. It's 2.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, he's right. What can you
Nice.
tell us, Max?
So that's got to be 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5.
Wonderful.
Nice. Hey, you know what's neat? The one right above it is 2 plus 3 equals 5. And we just did 3 plus 2 equals 5.
Yeah, friends at home in kindergarten, if you want to do some magic, you can show your parents or whoever is at home with you that 2 plus 3 equals 5 and 3 plus 2 equals 5.
So you could switch them around. It doesn't matter. It still equals the same thing.
Yeah, that's some math magic going on here.
Woo! Nice stuff. All right, Mr. Tang, do we have anything else? Can we
Yeah,
do more? Please,
we have a
please,
couple
please.
more. We have a couple more examples,
Yes.
kindergarten friends. Okay, let's look at the patterns. Make the dots in the empty 5 frame to complete the pattern. So we're building off of what we were just doing here. So the first one, take a look at our first 5 frame. Do we have any empty dots?
Let's see. 1, 2. No, we don't.
We don't.
Empty squares. Yeah, no empty
squares. You're right. We do not have any empty squares. What about our second one?
1. There's 1 empty square.
There's 1 empty square. What color do you want to pick, Max?
Can we do orange?
Of course.
Happens to be my favorite color. I don't know why.
All right. So let's go ahead and fill that one in here. You know what? Let's go ahead and write the equation for that.
Okay.
We started with how many?
Well, if there was 1 missing, it was 4.
With how many did we add to it?
We added just 1.
And we got a total of
4 plus 1 equals 5.
5. Let's
Well, I'm
move on
getting
to the
the hang of
next
this.
one. So how many do we have here so far? 1, 2, 3. If we're going to fill them in, how many do we have to fill in?
1 and 2. 2.
All right, so what would our equation be here, Max?
3 plus 2. And that equals 5.
Equals 5. All right, and looks like these 3 here are blank, so let's go ahead and make our own challenge problems. How about that?
Sweet.
I'll start, and I'll fill some in, and then you can fill in the rest in orange.
I love
Let's
it.
go ahead, and I'll start off with this. So I'm starting off with 1 plus.
Okay, let's see. So there's 1 filled, and then we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 orange circles.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 orange circles,
So it would be 1 plus 4, which equals 5.
which equals 5. I was trying to trick you there, but I couldn't get you, huh?
Aha! I'm paying attention.
All right, let me try another one then.
What'd you say? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what? Oh, yes. Let's try another one.
All right, Max, how about this one?
Oh, this is going to be tough. Okay, hold on. So you colored in 2,
I started with 2.
which means there are 1, 2, 3 empty boxes. So I'm going to put 3 orange circles in there.
1, 2, 3.
So 2 plus 3. And that equals 5.
All right, last one. You know what? I got a good one for you.
I love good ones.
I'm done.
What? Mr. Tang, this is no time for foolishness. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. All right, let me see this thing. Let's
So
go
how
over-
many purple dots did I fill in?
You filled in 0.
If I filled in 0, how many more do you need to fill in to get to 5?
Well, I guess, let's see. I'd have to fill in all of them, which means I'd have to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to fill in all 5.
Man, I tried to trick you there, Max, and I couldn't get you.
You know what? You almost did, though, Mr. Tang. You're a pretty sneaky guy.
You did call me out on my foolishness. So 0 plus 5 equals
5. That's pretty cool. So, Mr. Tang, is that it? Are there any more?
Unfortunately, we're out of time today, Max.
Ah!
But boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us here at Math Homework Helpers, How-to-Hotline. For Mr. Tang,
And I'm Max. You guys have a great day, rest of the week, and keep that math work going. And we'll see you
safe.
soon.